Hey everyone, I'm Max, and man, it seems like everywhere I turn lately, everyone's talking about AI.
It really is everywhere. Makes you wonder what it's all about.
Totally. So today, we're gonna like dive deep into what AI actually means for us, everyday folks.
Exactly. Let's ditch the sci-fi stuff for now and get real.
Exactly. Let's start with like the basics. What actually is artificial intelligence? Are we talking like robots taking over the world?
Thankfully, not yet. Basically, AI is when machines can do stuff that humans usually do with their brains. Like, think about when your phone knows it's your friend in a photo.
Right. Or how about when your GPS seems to actually get what you meant directions-wise, not just the words you said?
Exactly. That's AI in action.
So is it like computers learning to think more like humans?
Yeah, kind of. AI uses crazy complicated formulas and tons of data to try and copy how we think. It's like teaching a machine to learn, just like we do.
Okay, I think I'm following. But honestly, this still feels kind of futuristic to me. Are we already using AI, or is it something way off in the future?
I bet you'd be surprised. You're probably using AI every single day without even realizing it.
Really? Give me an example.
Ever notice how Netflix seems to know exactly what movie you're in the mood for? That's AI.
Whoa, I never even thought of that.
Yeah.
What are some other ways we're using it without realizing it?
Think about those voice assistants, like Siri or Alexa. They can answer your questions, even crack jokes sometimes, all powered by AI.
True, but those are things I'm using intentionally. What about the stuff going on behind the scenes?
Oh, tons. Ever used Google Photos? It knows who's in your photos and where they were taken, all thanks to AI.
Get out of here. I had no idea.
And don't even get me started on spam filters. That's AI too.
Wow. So AI is pretty much like optimizing our lives even if we don't know it.
Totally. It's like having a super smart assistant working in the background, making things run smoother.
Okay, I'm convinced. AI is officially everywhere. But what about those of us who aren't like tech geniuses? Can we actually use this stuff too?
That's the really cool part. AI is becoming more and more accessible to everyone. There are tons of user-friendly AI tools out there.
Oh, now you've got my attention.
So imagine this. You've got a grammar expert on call, like 24/7.
Man, if I had that back in school, my English teacher wouldn't know what hit him.
Well, guess what? Now you kind of do. There's AI-powered writing tools that are basically like having a personal editor. They can help with, like, everything. I'm talking typos, making your writing clearer, you name it.
Okay, no more embarrassing typos in my emails then. Sold. What else is out there?
Ever get those late-night brainwaves? Like, you suddenly have this awesome idea, but it's 3 a.m. and no one's awake to hear it.
Dude, all the time. It's like my brain finally kicks into gear when it's supposed to be shutting down.
Right. Well, now you can actually have a conversation with AI, even in the dead of night. They're called chatbots.
Hold up, I can actually chat with a computer. Are we in the future or something?
Pretty much. And it's not just for kicks. These chatbots can be surprisingly useful. They can answer your questions, help you think through stuff. Some people even use them for brainstorming.
Okay, I gotta admit, I'm starting to see why everyone's so hyped about AI. It's not just some abstract thing anymore. It actually feels kind of real now.
Totally. And that's the point, right? It's not about replacing us. It's about giving us new tools and making things easier.
So, just to be sure I'm getting this straight, AI isn't some far-off thing. It's here now, and we can all use it to, like, improve our lives.
Exactly. And the best part, you don't have to be a tech whiz to use it.
This is blowing my mind, Emma. But I bet some folks listening are wondering, like, okay, this all sounds cool, but where do I even begin?
Yeah, it's like information overload. So for those of us ready to jump in, where do we even start?
Honestly, I'd say start small. You don't have to become an AI expert overnight.
Right, baby steps.
Exactly. Try out some of the things we've been talking about. Voice assistants are a good one. Most phones already have them. True. It is kind of like having a little helper in your pocket, right?
Yeah.
You mentioned those AI writing tools earlier. Any suggestions on where to find a good one?
Oh yeah, tons. Grammarly's pretty popular, and Jasper, Copy.ai. There's a bunch out there, even free ones to try out.
Cool, cool. So it's all about finding what works for you.
Exactly. And hey, if you're feeling brave, try chatting with a chatbot sometime.
Oh yeah, like ChatGPT. I've heard of that one.
Yep, it's free, and it's a pretty wild example of how AI can actually have a conversation.
It's really amazing how accessible this stuff is becoming. Like you said, you don't have to be a tech whiz anymore.
Totally. It's all about exploring and seeing what you can do with these new tools.
Well said. Well, this has been absolutely fascinating. Thanks for like demystifying AI for us. It's been great.
My pleasure. It's always exciting to talk about this kind of stuff.
I hear that. And to everyone listening, keep well and keep exploring. Who knows what you might discover in the world of AI?